sort of a get ready with me. I have some stuff I need to do today. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. I'm thinking like an everyday lights neutral smoky eye, so it's not something super dramatic that you would wear out at night. I mean, you could, but just tone down a notch so you can get away with it during the day. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm all over my face as a primer. This is pretty much the only primer I use. I do have some samples of more high-end primers, but I mean, I just haven't found a need, to be honest, at this point to go out and get anything else. So as you can tell, I have done my eyebrows already just because it is such a struggle. I used the NYX micro brow pencil, and I also used the Joe Fresh brow pencil, both in the color Taupe, and then I used the Essence brow gel to just kind of set them in place. So let that sink in, and I am going to try the Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Moisturizer again. I tried this in one of my other videos. I'm just going to use one pump this time, and I found that my bronzer and my powders did not blend very well at all. They're very patchy, but what I'm going to do this time is start with my eyes. So hopefully give this time to really like absorb into my skin, and hopefully that makes a difference. I'm just going to take some tape that I've stuck on the back of my hand so that it's not as sticky, and just use this as like a guideline so that there's not so much fallout. I haven't actually used the eyeshadows I'm about to use. This was... oh, I peeled off some of my self-tan. Alrighty. This is actually the Bhcosmetics Neutralize palette that I featured in my haul video, so I'm excited to try it out. So, but to start, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focused Eyeshadow Primer, also featured in my haul, and I have not tried this, so it's really sticky, which I guess is a good thing. I like to put it under the eye as well. Silicone-y, but like, I don't even know what to compare that to. It's like kind of greasy. So to set that, I think I'm going to go in with this color here. So I'm going to start moving in slowly, doing darker and darker transition colors in the crease. I think next I'm going to go into this here, sort of a beige tan color. Next I'm going to go a little bit darker into this color here. Then a little bit darker again, this color here. So I'm going to go into this darker tan brown color. Just do the same thing in the crease. Just going to deepen that up a bit and go in again. Just going to go in with this brownish color, but there's a lot of glitter in it, like sparkle, and I just don't know how I would like that in the crease. So yeah, we're going to go in with this one here. So that's about as dark as I want to go because this is a daytime look, but I am going to take a clean brush and just take this original the original shade that I use with the One Step Darker Tan, and just blend that one more time across, just to kind of give everything an extra blend. And then I'm going to go in for the lid shade. I think I'm going to go in with this one here. It's not quite as pigmented as I had hoped. I'm just going to go in the other eye. I think what I'm going to try is go in with just my finger, because sometimes that works a lot better. Yeah, so that seems to be making a big difference. So go in with your finger if you want a nice even lid shade. I'm just bringing it down a little bit to the corners of my eyes for brightening. So what I'm going to do now is take off this tape. Now we're going to move on to the face. Those moisturizer and the primer seem to be, I mean, I don't think they're going to sink in anymore. It does still feel a little bit dewy, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping that that moisturizer is good, so let's find out. So I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. This is in the color 104 Golden Beige. Still not really sure about this color. Not sure if it's the best match for me. I mean, when I blend it out, it looks okay, but ever since I bought the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte and poreless, in 220, I mean, that foundation is such a good match for me that now I question this one. And next for concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. Set that with this palette that I have not tried yet. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and mine is in Caramel Toffee. So I'm just going to set my under eye with that yellow shade. And set the rest of my face with the usual Revlon Photoready translucent powder. Okay, so now we're going to move on to bronzer, and I'm a little nervous because this is where the nightmare happened last time. Mind you, I didn't tap off my brush and used a very pigmented bronzer. So let's see how this goes. I kind of want to try the brown side of this contouring palette, but it looks really warm, so I'm a little nervous, but I may as well give it a shot. So let's see. It's actually a lot better than what I thought. It's not coming off quite as warm as what I thought it was going to. next we will move on to blush. So what I'm going to do today is actually combine my current two favorite blushes. So these are the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes in Pearlescent Pink and Apricot in the middle, and I'm loving these right now. So I'm bringing my mirror a lot closer, and hopefully you can still see what I'm doing here, just because with eyeliner I need to get really close, and unfortunately my mirror is really high. This is the Hard Candy Walk the Line liquid eyeliner. This stuff is good and bad because once it goes on it doesn't come off, which is amazing until you make a mistake. So, ooh, risky. I'm just gonna go for it. Patience. So I'm a little disappointed because I didn't realize, I haven't used this in a while, and it did start to dry up a bit, so it made it not so smooth, so you can almost see some rough lines there. I might be able to clean it up. Alright, so I cleaned it up the best I could, and I actually did go over it with the L'Oreal black lacquer liner just to kind of darken it a bit. This clearly needs to be thrown away, so that's going in the trash. Just gonna let this, let's do the bottom. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is start with this color and then add this color and maybe that color, but I don't know if I'm gonna go in with the purple. We'll see. So I think that's all I'm going to do. I think it intensifies it enough without, you know, making it too bold. So I'm going to use the Colourpop Stole the Show Super Shock Cheek Highlighter. Just going to rub that on the highlights here. I want to go crazy with this, but I know it's the middle of the day, so just keep it to somewhat of a minimum. I'm going to use this to highlight my eyes. Tiny bit down the center of my nose. So let's just go finish off the eyes with the mascara. So I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Butterfly Sculpt Mascara. I didn't like this actually at first, but I realized I just had so much on the brush. So I tend to wipe off a tiny bit now. But then it works amazing. It's such a weird brush, but it works really well. So I always use white. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I just think it looks really good and it really opens up my eyes. I find if I use black, it just does not look good on me. I'm going to do the lips. So super simple. I'm going in with the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in Innocent. And I'm just topping that with the Colourpop Lippie Stick in Cookie. I'm actually just going to touch up my eyebrows really quick. I don't really like the way, I think I must have like smudged my the ends off a little bit. I'm going to use the Joe Fresh pencil to do that. Hopefully it's sharp enough. Alright guys, so that pretty much is the finished look. So I'm really happy with it. Again, it's just kind of a bit of a smoky eye that you can do every day, and it's not too bold, it's not like shocking or anything, and I think it just looks really nice. So yeah, if you like the video and if you want to see more looks like this, like, subscribe, or leave me some comments with your suggestions. Thanks guys!